Hey everyone, my name is Sunil, and I like to cook so much that I wish every time I put spice in the pan, it went BAM!
Oh, good one. I like that. What's up, everybody? This is Bro, yes sir, and I like sunniness as much as Winnie the Pooh likes his honey. But it's not sunny today, so I'm not that happy.
And welcome to another episode of the Pop Culture
Power Hour.
As you know, it's our weekly show where we talk to you about our favorite things in the pop culture sphere.
Yeah, we know everybody's pretty busy, so we're gonna keep it down to an hour of stuff everybody can digest.
Yeah, so I'll go first. My first thing is a Star Wars thing. It's from a certain point of view, the new novel, and it's an anthology story. It's lots of little short stories about little characters, like the stormtrooper that bumped his head, some of the evil villains, some of the good guys, and like little stories that give them more backstory to everything around them.
Some meat in the hidden gems.
Yeah, which is really cool. It's only 10 minutes, so it's a little bit of a longer video, but there's a lot of good deep cuts in there, which I really liked.
Ooh, awesome. And I want to get you started with something I find really fascinating. You know, a lot of people, including myself, happen to believe that sound is actually one of the most, if not the most powerful element right now on Earth. And so there's this really cool video done by this guy, Nigel Stanford. And he's a musician, but he's also like a scientist. So he goes and he does like these insane videos, like showing you the power of Cymatics. You know, you see like fire and music coming together and all these visuals are just out of this world.
And it's like how sound affects it.
Exactly.
That's so cool. Yeah, like I'm talking and like you can't see it, but things are moving. Exactly. That's so cool.
The effects, unseen effects, become real.
That's really cool. All right, my next thing is for Justice League. There's a little preview of it with Mercedes-Benz because they're the brand partner for their vehicles in it, and it's Bruce Wayne's new vehicle. So Batman has Batmobile. Bruce Wayne has a custom car that comes right from the Gran Turismo video game. They custom made for the movie. It looks sleek. Games. It's awesome. It's a great parallel to the Batmobile, and even just that. A lot of cool other vehicles like the Jeeps and vans, all Mercedes sponsored, and they look really cool in the movie.
Oh yeah, I like how Bruce Wayne has his own like parallel to the Batmobile. That's pretty cool.
He's a badass that way.
Exactly, like Mercedes rules. We don't get paid to say that.
Yeah, I wish. Please.
Pay us. Cool. And talking about cool things happening in film, you know, Blade Runner 2049 just came out, and you check out the trailer for that. But what I wanted to point your attention to is this video done by Vice, where they basically do an interview with all the cast members, like Harrison Ford, Jared Leto, and they basically go like down memory lane back to the first Blade Runner, and you know, obviously there's been a lot of cuts since, and you know, they just go through like how Ridley Scott is just one of the most insane creators of all time. Just a revolutionary. And
it's been like 35 years, but you still feel the effects, and it's really interesting. My favorite part is the umbrellas with the light bulb, like the LEDs underneath, because like it's darker from above, but you still get light, and it just makes so much sense.
I want an umbrella like that. Give me one of those.
Alright, my next one is if you've been watching the show, you know I've been a fan of Marvel's Runaways coming out in November. But we've seen pictures, we've seen posters, but finally, the teaser is here. It's here. And I love it so much. You see the cast have a great chemistry together. The parents look really cool. And all the different magic, mutant powers, everything in the Marvel universe kind of showed. It's a cumulative show of all the different cool stuff. It might have X-Men people, superheroes, Avengers, and all those kind of superheroes come together to this really awesome cast. And a little tease of the dinosaur.
Oh yeah, just a little tease. You're just like, whoa, what just happened there? Right. Yeah, I'm looking forward to that. Excited. Okay, awesome. All right, next up, you know, I always have my little business plug in here, but you know, I think a lot of people, including myself, we have like this myth of how you need money to start like a business or anything like that. There's this really cool video done by Entrepreneur Mindset, this guy Dan Loke, and he goes through how actually you don't need money to start a business. All you need is a better strategy, and it's a short 10-minute video that just busts all those myths.
Wow, because it's not spend money to make money. You can just make money.
Exactly, strategy.
That's really cool. Alright, my next one is for New York Comic Con, which happened over the last weekend. But Marvel had a little couple of videos that were kind of promoting their live stream. It's called Cosplay in a Cab, and it's this New York cabbie kind of just making fun of like Spider-Man, Captain Marvel, Nova, and Cloak. Yeah. And it's just really fun to see like he just presented their everyday options like, hey, Spider-Man, you have pockets in there? Well, like, it just is important, but also it's a really fun thing to talk about.
Alright, I want to be that cab. Like, I want to be that guy. This goes in on them too. Alright, cool. Next up, you know, this I'm really into like anything Netflix. I think I've
Yeah.
gone to a point where if it's not on Netflix, I have a hard time watching it. I'm like, where, like Sunil, where do I go to watch shows if they're not on Netflix? But the Babysitter is coming out soon, and the trailer just got released for it.
Oh, yeah.
And it looks really dope. Obviously, it has like all the elements of like your classic horror comedy. But it has some just this really cool guy on it, the King Batch, the guy on all those like videos is like making.
That's who that is.
Yeah, that's the guy. He's making his entry into the movie scene, right? So yeah, it's really cool. Check it out.
Pretty cool. I don't think it's gonna be a good movie, but the trailer looks.
But the trailer is really fun. Yeah.
So that's something.
Yeah, I mean, it's got like your classic like cliche like horror comedy
Yeah.
kind of Babysitter Gone Wild kind of scenario.
So
but,
it's crazy like that.
Yeah,
It's
so
fun.
Check it out.
All right, my next one is a trailer for a new TV show. Started only one episode out, so it's really easy to catch up on. It's called The Mayor. It's airing on cable TV, so not your Netflix, but it's still a good recommendation because it's kind of an opposite to what we're seeing in our political climate today.
Okay.
It stars a young rapper who kind of runs for mayor to promote his mixtape, as everyone's doing. But things go awry and he actually wins.
Whoa.
Crazy.
Oh.
Some of the cast is Yvette Nicole Brown from Community,
Oh,
Leah
yeah.
Michelle from Glee, and a really cool other rounded cast of up and coming, really funny people.
Yeah.
And I feel it's a really good antidote to what we're seeing in our modern day society. So it's a really good
Right.
watch to kind of just like avoid everything and have a little fun opinion of what you think the world could be.
Okay, so we can expect Sunil's mixtape to be dropping soon.
I mean, it just might, and it'll be
Awesome, yeah, I'm gonna keep an eye out on that for sure. Maybe I'll get a featuring on it or
Right.
something, right?
Get on track.
All right, I'll get on the track. All right, cool. Next up, my last thing actually that I wanted to share with you guys, since we're talking about like rappers doing things that they never thought they'd be doing.
Yeah.
Gucci Mane of all people is writing a script.
What?
Yeah, he has like he's been working on an autobiography of himself. And he wants to make a movie out of it. It's so I don't know, it's something to check out. I mean, he did just recently drop an album, Mr. Davis, which actually has some like really trending top songs on there on the
Yeah.
charts right now. So I don't know, who knows what could happen. It looks like he's working his ass
I
off.
mean, they're all creative people, so like
Right.
technically just a layover kind of crossover thing.
That's
so
what
why
I'm
not?
saying. Yeah, I don't know. Might be. I'll check it out.
All right, my last thing for this week is kind of a video talking about open office spaces. We all know, like Google has them and they're all hip
Yeah.
and trendy, but are they actually effective? So this video from Vox kind of breaks it down to history, how it was in the early 19th century with Frank Lloyd Wright, and kind of bringing in a lot of cool stuff of how he created the idea, but since then it's been copied and copied and
So
copied.
it's not new?
It's not new. It's been around for
Oh.
almost 100 years, which is crazy.
Right.
It's just kind of re-emerged recently, but it may or may not be right. I know I work in an open office space,
Right.
and I like being able to share and be collaborative, but also sometimes I kind of wish I had more private space that I
Yeah.
had to myself.
Yeah.
So
Well, I guess the best would be like a nice like in between of the two, because I also like love open spaces. But yeah, when you're working on like when you're in that zone and you just want like that privacy to just get things done, it does help to have that like little closed up cubicle. Who knows? So
Right.
that's interesting. I'm doubting everything.
All right, well, don't doubt this. If you like the video, make sure you press a thumbs up right down below.
All right, and if you have any thoughts that you might have about what we're talking about, let us know. If there's any stuff you check out that you want us to check out, please let us know. Back and forth.
Right?
Yeah.
And make sure if you like our videos and want to stay tuned for next week's, make sure you subscribe for all of our weekly videos. It's going to be a lot of fun. So, where can they find you online?
Yeah, so I'm always on Snapchat, user. It's yerson-baba, and also on Instagram, Yerobasama.
Ooh, and I'm making a comeback. I'm having fun with Twitter this week.
Yeah?
I don't know why.
Oh, I haven't
but,
been on that in a while.
No,
Yeah.
It's at Sunil Mystery and on Instagram at Mystery Sunil for a lot of cool fun stuff.
Awesome. So I think that's it for this week's pop culture.
Yeah. Power Hour out.